Hey friends, welcome back, and hello to you new people too. I'm Courtney. I've got Phaedra and Nix hanging out in the room with me, so if you see them walking around, they're my two standard poodles. They're very cool. Today we're going to be talking all about sunscreen. I think that sunscreen is insanely important. Now I live in tropical Tampa, Florida, where it's hot and humid and the sun is very strong all year round. I believe in wearing sunscreen 365 days a year, whether it's raining, whether it's sunny, whether or not I'm going to be sitting by a window or outside, I always put on sunscreen. So I'm going to talk to you about my favorite SPF products. Number one for the body is the Supergoop. This is the Endless Summer Pump. I normally buy this and keep this in my bathroom. I use this only on my body. So basically my arms, my legs, my décolleté, my chest, etc. That's what this is for. And this has been my go-to for several years. However, I just found a new body sunscreen that is better. So the new body sunscreen that I'm in love with that has replaced Supergoop for me that I've been using like crazy is this Kula Sport Spf, and it says it smells like guava mango. It's SPF 50, reef friendly, etc. Does not leave a white cast. Now let me show you how you use this properly. So for example, if you're going to spray it on your arm, then you rub it in. Just make sure that you're getting complete full coverage on your body by using the spray and then rubbing it in. I have to say this because some people will use a spray sunscreen and then not actually rub it in. And I'm just like, but you're gonna miss spots. How could you not rub it in? Anyway. I highly, highly recommend this one because the fact that it's so easy to apply and absorbs, it's already dry. It absorbs so fast on the skin. Love, love, love. Another brand that I like to use for the body that is really good is NOAD. I actually really like that this comes in like a deodorant looking like stick thing because it makes it easy to toss in my purse and take to the beach. This says it's for the face and body, but I am always like extremely hesitant to put anything that's for body on my face because my face is likely to break out. So the first three SPFs that I showed you, all of these are sport SPFs, which means that they're water resistant. So you can put them on and then after 80 minutes you should reapply, or if you have excessively sweated, you should reapply and it will protect your skin. Reapplication is very important. Now I'm gonna go on to all my facial sunscreens. So first up is the Emma Diane Illuminating Sunscreen. I love this because it has like this barest, like it has a very light tint of like champagne beige. I'm gonna show you on the back of my hand, but it has enough of a tint that it covers up a little bit of my redness from my rosacea. So I really like that about it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see on screen the difference, like on my hand, but it gives you just like this a little bit of coverage, a little bit of illumination. Most of those tinted sunscreens are too dark for my skin. I love that this one is not, and it's SPF 58. And if you are interested in Emma Diane, I have a coupon code, which is Phyrra 10, which gives you 10% off. I'll make sure and put that in the description box down below. But this is truly just an SPF. You have to put on hydrating, like a hydrating moisturizer before it if you have dry skin like I do. The next SPF that I love for my face is the Kate Somerville Daily Defender, and it's like SPF 50, 58, yeah, SPF 50. And this is really nice in that it is also a moisturizer, so it hydrates your skin, and then it also provides really good SPF protection. And I think this is like my fourth tube. This is my third bottle of this. Then there's the MD Solar Sciences. I've almost finished this tube. This is a mineral sunscreen. It's also SPF 50, and it's gonna give you a white cast. This will not give you a white cast. This will probably give you a white cast. This one will definitely give you a white cast. But this one it feels very hydrating on the skin, but then like it dries down to a powdery finish. This one is oil-free, which I think makes it good for oily skin because then you're less likely to have to deal with like blotting. Then we have Beauty by Design SPF 30 Mineral Sunscreen. Now, I really love how this feels. It's infused with peptides and other nice things for anti-aging. The only thing that I wish is that this was SPF 50 and not SPF 30 because I typically feel like I need to wear SPF 50 if I'm gonna be outside because of how strong the sun is here in Florida. If you're interested in trying the Beauty by Design product, I do have a 20% off coupon for them. It's Phyrra 20, so I'll be sure to put that in the description box down below. I am also a fan of the classic Kula SPF for your face, which is SPF 50, and I think this is also a sport too, yeah. So this is good for swimming or anything like that where you're gonna get wet. For my lips, I love to use the Kula SPF 30, which is just like a clear lip balm, but it provides a good base for your lipsticks too if you're worried about, you know, protecting your lips from going outside. Because I know that I wish I had known that SPF for lips existed years ago, because I have like some freckles that are kind of by my lip line just because I didn't know. And so, you know, sun damage. I also wanted to show the Paula's Choice PC for Men SPF 30. My husband loves this. We've been through probably, I don't know, 12, probably more than 12 tubes of this, because this is what he uses every day without fail. Doesn't matter. He's always using this stuff. He loves it. And the last SPF I want to show you is also from Kula. It's also SPF 30. I wish it was SPF 50. But this is like also supposed to block blue light, like from your computer screen and stuff like that. And I love it. I don't know if you can see because the bottle's frosted, but I've only got this much of the bottle left. And I will probably repurchase this because I like this for days that I'm going to be indoors and I know I'm not going outside, because my house has lots of windows all over the place. And, you know, sunlight comes through those windows, so I always like to have protection on my face. So anyway, those are my top sunscreens for summer. If I had to pick just one, I would absolutely pick the Kula SPF body spray because of how quickly it absorbs. This is awesome for your body. If I had to pick just one for the face, I would pick the Somerville Daily Defender, just because I love the fact that it hydrates a little bit and it provides protection. So be sure to let me know in the comments below if you wear sunscreen every day like I do. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share. I love it when you share my videos. It makes my day. And if you haven't already, click that little subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in my next video.